And it should work if I'm not on here. Hi, everyone. I'm leaving you in the capable hands of Jess and Greg. And they're going to start the stream while I run home from my coffee shop.
Can you imagine if, like...
Indeed. Welcome to the Greg Show. Here's my first guest, Jess from Me, Myself, and I. Jess, I've been made aware that you are a board gamer.
This is true. You've been made aware like several times.
Yes. Oh man, I like haven't board gamed too much, but I got to play Mystic Vale yesterday, which was awesome. Because I don't know if you've seen that game, but it's got like cards sleeved and it's like a deck building game, and then you put like transparent things in the cards to make them better throughout the game. So it's like very cool. Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of Gloom.
I've not heard of that.
I haven't played it in like a decade, but it's got clear cards, and you have basically it's a race to the bottom. So you each have a family, and you want to make them as miserable as possible by piling all of these clear cards that have like negative point modifiers on them. And then when that family member is just super depressed and having their worst life ever, you kill them so things can never get better.
that
and then the first, like, when everybody has their family dead, whoever has the least points wins.
That's good. I mean, sure. What a great concept. Also, hello, KD Books. Your name's Kevin, right? I can't even remember. I'm sorry. I can't even highlight comments, can I? And you can't either, probably.
No.
We are out of luck.
We have very limited powers.
Yep, no powers. Yeah. What are you reading?
Well, I am reading this chunk right here.
How deep are you?
This deep. Not very.
Not deep.
How about you? What are you reading?
I have to read. Where is it? Morning Star. There it is. All right. Just got a pile of books on the ground over here, so I am quite sloppy, but yep.
Have you started it yet?
I have not. I've not read in the last few days.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I don't read. Kieran, that is his name. I am a dangus. Whereas Kate is in transit from not her house to her house. So, yes.
Correct.
So it is the Greg Show, Anita. Welcome.
Greg and Jess, thank you.
You are my esteemed guest, Jess.
I'll take it.
Last few days.
Roast from Anita. We all know Greg doesn't read.
Yeah, it's true. I don't read books. Yep, I'm the fakest booktuber in existence.
I do hear Morningstar is like people's favorite one in the first trilogy, so
yeah, some people like it the most. A lot of people like the second one the most.
Isn't Morningstar the second one?
No, it's the third. Golden Sun is the second.
Well, yeah. I know that trilogy real good.
Yes, you are well aware. You might like it though. I don't know. It's very character driven.
I bounced off the first book real hard.
Oh, you read the first one and didn't like it?
Yeah. Your guest has a guest.
Oh my gosh!
This is Xena.
I have 2 guests. Uninvited guest. Show crasher.
It's a recursive loop. A guest within a guest.
Yep. Yeah, that cat has a baby cat that it's taken care of. You just pan the camera down a little bit, and there's another one.
She would have the cutest cats.
Yes. Let's see. Kieran, here's a question to kick the Greg Show into overdrive. First album you bought with your own money. First album. Oh my gosh. I don't know. What did I buy first? I wasn't like huge into music growing up, to be honest. So I can't even remember.
I feel like by the time I generated my own money, albums were a thing of the past.
Yeah, I think the first thing I bought was like on an iPod Touch. And that makes me sound younger than I am because like I was born in 1992. So like I'm trying to remember. And I really can't remember because I like stole songs from my friends like whatever library. So I don't know. It was probably something bad though. Greg doesn't listen to songs. Yes, that's true. Actually, you know what? It probably was Taylor Swift Fearless. Kate is probably correct.
Sounds on brand.
Yep. And Kate's first album was Backstreet Boys Millennium. What about yours, Jess?
The first one I like actively picked out for myself, even if it wasn't my own money, was NSYNC No Strings Attached.
Nice. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. Yep. We've got a lot of people of this generation in the chat.
I had no idea I was older than you. I'm learning so much on this Greg show.
Yeah, I think I knew you were older.
I am 1990.
1990. Yeah, you and Kate both, I think.
Essentially an old lady. I have a friend who's like 22, 23, and I asked him today, like, do you know what Y2K is? Does this mean anything to you?
What? That's pretty funny, yeah. The end of the world.
He was like, something about missiles. I don't know. It was on all the Simpsons and Family Guy. The missiles are going to go off, right?
Yeah. But then it was 2012. Remember when 2012 was supposed to be the end of the world or something?
Mayan prophecies.
Yes, Mayan. Yeah, that was the Mayan prophecy. The calendar ended or something.
Kate says you're rude. It's 1991. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I failed at everything.
I don't think anyone in the chat answered. What are you guys going to be reading today? Or tonight, I guess.
Yeah, I really should know what my librarian is reading. Did Kate say what she was reading?
She showed me a book on the heart. I think it was Pathophysiology.
Oh.
I don't know if that's what she's going to be continuing to read.
Well, yes, that is a book that I have not read. Has the cat read anything about cardiology or pathology or pathology, whatever?
She says, yeah, she memorized all of that like a year or two ago.
Okay. Dr. Cat. Noise. How do you like Priory so far?
I think it's really interesting. There's definitely one point of view that I find more engaging than the others, but there was just our first dragon, like actual dragon, speaking and issuing commands and blowing fire and stuff. So,
Was that the evil dragon or the good dragon? I can't remember.
This was an evil, presumably, dragon.
Interesting. All right. Hello, Kai, who is reading Howling Dark. And Backstreet Boys was his first album. He was born in 1990. Interesting. Kieran is reading last 40 pages of John Fosse's Septology. The new name 6 through 7. I know, a catchy title, yes. I do not know what that is at all. Let's see, cut and paste.
Ooh, Winter of the Witch. That's the last of the Winter Night trilogy, I believe.
Oh, Bear and the Nightingale. Everyone talks about that series, but like sometimes when people talk about books that I haven't read, like the like elevator pitch goes in one ear and out the other. So the only thing I know about that book is that it's like cold and based on Russian things.
Yeah, I think you would be into it. It's got some really interesting interplay of Russian politics and religion, and especially seeing how those two things come to a head, and then how the dominant like Catholic religion plays with the more folk traditions of the like more rural communities.
Interesting.
Those are just things that I think are more Greg buzzwords.
Though, I mean, yeah, if that leads to like some sort of conflict, that seems like it could be up my alley. Yeah. Yeah, I know some things about Russia, but not really too much. So, yes.
Apparently people I think it was Evie's Discord where they were doing a read along.
Yes.
Anita says she doesn't think you'll be into it.
Really?
But they were
Oh,
saying
boy.
like all of the Russian history and everything, that the author did her homework and it's all pretty well done.
Interesting. Yeah, because religion is always seems pretty tied to their politics and stuff. Because I don't know, there always has to be pandering, and then there's always like hatred towards like I don't know, like or various genocides over the decades of like religious minorities and stuff. So yeah, grimdark stuff, but yeah, that all happened a while ago. But yes. Oh yes, our first dinosaur. What was our first dinosaur? Bear and the Nightingale? I can't remember.
I hope it's not me that I'm so old I'm a dinosaur.
I do not know. Maybe it's Kai as well. He was also born in 1990.
Yeah, respect your elders.
Yep. I'm very disrespectful to Kai Bacorp, the billionaire, my favorite billionaire.
Well, we don't have the ability to set tags and things, but did we want to start a sprint?
Yes. Yeah, and we can just type in the chat that we're yeah. Oh, the first they're dragons, Kate.
Dinosaur.
They're dragons. This is speciesism. All right. I am going to put in the chat. Actually, so you want to start sprinting probably?
Sure.
All right.
I would also put it in the chat, but my visitor is flapping her tail all over the mouse and I can't reach it.
That's fine. Should we read until, I don't know, what do you think? 45 maybe?
Yeah, then maybe Kate will be back.
Yep. She can reclaim her show. All right, chat. We are reading until 45. So yeah. Hopefully you guys all enjoy your reading. Oh, actually, oh my gosh. Kate put up the banner. Can she change the banner? Oh no, this is a disaster. Now it says two things.
Mixed messages already. The Greg show is not going well.
Read until 45. All right, perfect. We are reading until 45. All right. We will see you guys in 30 minutes.
Happy reading.
Happy reading. Also, hello, Lana.
Hello, friends. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
I had no idea if it was working or not.
It works.
Welcome back. Hello, friends. How is your dinosaur book?
It was not as eventful as before things happened, but still mostly in the POV I prefer, so good times.
I think you're mistaken, Kate. There are no dinosaurs in that book.
I'm not so sure.
I've read it. I can tell you, there's no dragons.
Really?
Or there's no dinosaurs. Rather,
There's a couple of dinosaurs.
There's no dragons, Greg? Okay.
There are no.
She
dinosaurs.
bribes a bird, so there's at least one dinosaur.
Birds are not. Nope. Pterodactyls are not dinosaurs or dragons, as we've
Birds are dinosaurs.
learned.
Birds are descended from dinosaurs. Did you
and literally the next line is an owl hooting. Another dinosaur.
Not a dinosaur. That's a bird.
Hello, Mr. Sal.
Master Sal, you better be on my side on this.
Greg,
Master Sal's on my side.
Yeah. Hello, friends.
Birds, not dinosaurs.
Did you actually get me reading done, Greg?
Yeah.
You started Morningstar?
Yes.
How far are you?
2 chapters in.
What do you think of like the very beginning? Were you like, what is this? Because that's how I felt. I was like, what the hell is happening right now?
I don't know. I mean, I never like the start of the book in the setting that we are in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I'm not hooked yet.
It just wait. It'll get better.
Sal, you are correct. The book is about dragons.
Do you know what book's most definitely not about dragons? This book. This is not about dragons. I wish it were about dragons. Way more interesting if it were about dragons.
I thought you were a dragon doctor. Isn't that about the heart of dragons?
It would be, you know what? I should write a paper about dragon hearts, and then I can publish it in the same journal that Grace published her dissertation on dragon reproduction, and then we'll just have an entire journal dedicated to dragon science. And get that lady who wrote the natural history of dragons to come on too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Would a dragon doctor technically be a vet?
No. Are dragons pets?
I mean, are cows pets?
Some people have cows for pets.
Some people could have dragons for pets. Some people have tigers for pets. Like, people be cray.
Yeah, that's not allowed.
I've unfortunately seen the Tiger King or whatever the hell that show is, because during quarantine, all my friends were watching it and I had no idea what they were talking about. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll watch this. And it was a waste of life. It was awful.
I think I only watched the first episode and I was like bored out of my mind.
You're like, this is not as good as The Bachelor. I can't handle this kind of reality.
Yeah, it's true. That's not as realistic as The Bachelor is.
Oh, no.
Is The Bachelor like the bar for how real a thing is now? Because that's a low bar.
The Bachelor is real life.
Everyone's trying to turn me into a dragon. I'm totally cool with that. Also, I'm really excited, and I think you might want to check this out, Jess. I don't know if you've seen it yet. I have it in my Amazon. There's a book coming out that I pre-ordered. It's coming out at the beginning of May, and it's called When Women Were Dragons. And let me read you the synopsis here. Oh my gosh, will you load? Okay. A rollicking feminist tale set in 1950s America, where thousands of women have spontaneously transformed into dragons, exploding notions of a woman's place in the world and expanding minds about accepting others for who they really are. The mass dragoning of 1955.
That's definitely my brand of weird.
I know. Hundreds of thousands of ordinary wives and mothers sprouted wings, scales, and talons and left a trail of fiery destruction in their path and took to the skies. No idea if it would be good, but it sounds so weird and I love it.
It also looks like it's queer, just like lesbians.
Yeah, that's very well maybe. I was just like, people turning into dragons, I'm sold. What kind of dragon would I be? I'm Hungarian, therefore I should probably be a Hungarian horntail. It's called When Women Were Dragons. I'll type it in the
upcoming releases.
Type it in the thing. So yes, a Hungarian horntail because I'm half Hungarian. It does sound bananas. Greg, what kind of dragon would you be?
A green dragon, because that is the best color.
A Welsh green?
I don't know.
That's one of the dragons from the Triwizard tournament.
Is it?
Yeah, there's the Welsh green, the Hungarian horntail, the Chinese fireball, and the short snout. Something short snout. Anyone want to correct me in the comments here? Swedish short snout. Yes.
All I know is Chinese fireball. Ooh, that's all I know.
Ooh, yes, dragons. What do they do after turning into dragons? I don't know. Maybe burn down all of the men who've wronged them. I have no idea where this book is going. It just sounded crazy, and I wanted to read it.
Fiery destruction.
Yeah, it says fiery
destruction. Burn down the patriarchy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am studying. And maybe they burn down capitalism. It's an alternate history.
Tear it down.
Yep, tear it down. Tear it down. Just burn down the White House again. That'd be terrible. Now I'm probably going to be on some sort of like watch list because I said that. Have any of you seen V for Vendetta?
Absolutely. Every year.
Okay. I love that movie. So you know when like they're in their house and then people in a van come up and then they like raid them because they said something and they have technology, can hear everyone, and they're like walking around waiting for people to say something wrong so they can snatch them away. That's what like the future, man.
You're saying you're going to have your head in a bag?
Maybe. Though I won't look nearly as good as Natalie Portman with my head shaved. I can tell you that right now.
Few do.
Have you ever seen V for Vendetta, Greg?
I have not.
It has Elrond in it.
Elrond?
And Stephen Fry.
Yeah, I feel like you would actually like it. It's like dystopian and it's about anarchy and like overthrow.
It's about Guy Fawkes, sort of.
Fawkes. Like a neo Guy Fawkes.
I don't own a Guy Fawkes mask.
Yes, you do, you liar face.
I do not. My secret contact does own a Guy Fawkes mask, and the Guy Fawkes mask is definitely not on the top of my shelf.
Secret contact.
I'm not the only one who thinks you'd like it.
Good.
Though I do have good taste.
It's also based on a comic book, but you know, bookish content.
Yes. It's great. Maybe I should. That'd be a fun video to read it and then like do a movie book comparison to that specific one.
I think they're pretty different.
Mm-hmm. It's real good though. I haven't watched it in a long time. Now I really want to. So where's your secret contact now, Greg?
I shouldn't say. It's still a secret.
Have you sent them out to do more digging on your enemies?
They're actually in hiding. There's fear of retribution from Team Zeus still. So
I thought they might be helping Gregory Bond seduce Putin's girlfriend and help put a stop to the Russian-Ukrainian war.
No, they aren't a secret agent. They're they're just a civilian whistleblower in the Team Zeus empire that is stepping up to do the right thing and try to hold Team Zeus accountable.
So on the off chance that I finish my chapter, which is going to be painful and long, I'm going to read Elantris.
Ooh.
I haven't gotten to read a lot this past week just because school has been a lot. We had 4 hours worth of lecture on reading EKGs, which is what I'm looking at right now. So, like, this is like depolarization of the heart muscle and like, where's an EKG strip and all these. Yes, it's like learning a new language. And so
Nice. I've
There
seen a
he
lot
is.
of those.
it makes me want to cry. It's fine, though. Fine.
How far are you into Elantris?
This is mythical power, Master Sal. This is how he like bamboozles everyone because you can't tell if he's serious half the time unless you really like. The more you talk to him, the more you can discern. And he's terrible liar face. You can tell by looking at him whether he's lying to you.
I break and laugh too easily.
You laugh at yourself in every video you do where you're trying to be funny. Every single video, Greg. Every single one.
It's true. It's because I'm so funny. I can't help it.
Yes.
I can't help but laugh at like the cringe overconfidence too. That can be funny. In my prediction video as well. Oh my gosh. When I'm like
Klaus has already got you. He is hands down. I'm surprised though. I thought he'd like it. I don't agree with a lot of his criticisms though. You know, but whatever. It's not this time, so he didn't like Way of Kings.
Yeah. The one thing he said that I understand is he didn't like the characters, and I feel like if you don't like the characters in Emberblade, you won't like the book, or it's definitely not going to be your favorite book at least.
I get that, but his complaint about the actual Emberblade makes zero sense at all because it just drives me crazy.
Oh man, dude, the Emberblade is a sword. It's a sword. Like
it's a magic, like a MacGuffin sword. Do they have to explain it any more than that? Like,
yeah, I don't know. It's just
Apparently.
A sword. Oh
also, like maybe they're gonna explain it in the next book. I don't know. There's 2 more books, so
yeah.
saying.
Yep.
And they never tell us what the ring does. Yes, it turns you invisible, but that's like it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't tell you anything else other than Sauron is very powerful, but he's still powerful without the ring. So how do we know what the ring does? Anyway,
Does it also command control, the Ring of Power? Over the other rings?
Say. Does he actually say? Greg, you haven't read Lord of the Rings, have you?
No.
I have not read it in a really long
Invisibility.
time. But
I don't like invisibility for people who aren't attuned to it. Essentially, it is. The ring belongs to Sauron, and he can really wield it.
Can you guys hear my?
Like talk. Hi, Richard. You just come talk to
They're saying hi to you. He waves.
I love just hearing the ring of power of Sauron in his accent. It's just great. It's fantastic. I will never
good
sound
accent.
this cool in my life ever. Yes.
Am I keeping track of my successes? I have 0 successes so far. I'm 0 for 1.
It was symbolic. You're sure Klaus will hate what? That he would hate the Emberblade? Well, you were right, Anita.
Have you? Wait, did you read the Emberblade with us, Anita? I can't even remember.
I don't think she did.
Yeah, or she didn't chat with us about it. I don't know.
To be fair, betting that Klaus isn't gonna like a book seems like a solid bet.
Yeah, I mean that's true, and me making that my number 1 prediction was extremely bold, but I thought it would be funny, and I was actually very confident about it.
You went for gold. You tried.
Yep.
We shall see his success in, is it May, Anita? When we're reading Sword of Kaigen?
Yep.
We shall see.
I'm pretty sure on that one.
Maybe. I gotta make it through the first part. But you asked me forever ago, how far I was in Elantris. I am on chapter 10, page 131, and Raiden just like, it was the day where like 3 people were brought in at once, and he like saves them, and like he's starting his. I don't know how to say it without ruining anything for people who haven't read Elantris.
I'm on
Greg,
page 89.
Oh, never mind then. Matching it.
Yeah.
Greg, do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm sorry. I don't recall exactly. Wait, what was it again?
Raiden is like starting to conscribe new admits into Elantris to his cause.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he's finding the homies.
Yes. Is it D-Lof? D-Lof, who is like Hrathen's buddy, drives me up a freaking wall. He is scary, crazy scary, like crazy psychopath. And every time I see his name, my brain doesn't read it properly, and it just goes DILF, and I know that is not right. Every time. Apparently.
Yeah, D-Lof the Dangus for sure.
Rice D-Lof.
I feel like I'm so fixated on their hunger that I just want to feed them. I just want to give them snacks. Like every time I start reading it again, even if they're not mentioning it, I'm just like, somebody come by with a picnic basket, please.
I'm very hungry right now, so it's going to be hard to read this. Like food, please. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm afraid I'm going to build it so far up in my head that like whatever ending there is isn't going to be good enough because I want all these answers, and I know that this is that's for sale. There's a character whose name is Dilaf, D-I-L-A-F, but every time my brain reads it, it just goes DILF. I have no idea why. This character is not just no, but my brain does that. Your brain does weird things. But yes, it's from Elantris. I think I'm going to want more from this world. And things aren't.
Have you not read it before?
I DNF'd it before I got to the point that I am now. So, yes. So, I am behind.
I'm biting my tongue in the face of this blasphemy.
What, about me talking about Elantris?
Yeah, about the talk of previously DNFing it.
I'm sorry. I thought you forgave me.
Maybe it's a
forgiven
Kate
but never
thing.
forgotten.
What'd you say, Jess?
I said maybe it's a Kate thing, because I think the other Kate, she's in the chat, maybe she can confirm, also DNF'd Elantris the first time?
Kate, other Kate, your team Poseidon. Don't do this to me. My heart cannot break this much.
I'm sorry to out you.
I know. Yes, I know, Anita. I know. My shame is being outed. I can't get away with anything.
Nope, don't
Anita
listen to
never
your
forgets.
librarian. Oh no, other Kate.
Oh
no, Kai.
Yes.
Guys.
But actually, I like it better now that I've read like Stormlight and stuff. Hey, Ben.
Yes, Ben is a true homie.
Hey, I'm liking it this time. Does that not get me any points back?
This is a slight redemption arc.
People with those AI vowels in their name in the chat right now, just all DNFing Elantris.
Yep. Those AI vowels. You got to watch out for those.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say was the thing for people who didn't like Malice?
They're cool. I don't know.
No, you had a thing of people's names started with something and they didn't like Elantris. Because people whose names started with A.
Oh yeah, everyone whose name starts with A likes Malice.
Likes Malice. Okay.
Yep. But then Potato broke that with her A beginning name.
Oh, her technical A beginning name, yes.
Yes.
Kai, I tried reading Elantris first. before I read any of his other stuff. And I know a lot of people say to start with Elantris, but for me, I hadn't been reading in a really long time. And so I think going straight into this was bad. And then I read Mistborn, and then I read Stormlight Archive, and then I read Mistborn. And then now I'm trying to go back. So I'm liking it better this time. I think because I have more faith in Sanderson than I did the first time, because I was like, I don't really know if I'm going to like it. And now I know that I pretty much like everything. So yes, Morningstar, yes. Read the thing. It's going to be great.
I did really appreciate the foreword at the beginning of Elantris where they were talking about the first time he had written it and was like in a writer group with a bunch of people and letting them see his work. He called it Adonis, and everyone was trying to figure out if it was related to the Greek god. And he was like, yo, straight up forgot that dude existed. I knew this was too good a name to not be taken.
I did not read the foreword because I was like, I just want to start the book. So I love Warbreaker. Warbreaker is my favorite. I don't know why. Is it as good as Stormlight? No, it's not. But I love it anyway. Greg, why do we always end up talking about Cosmere every single week? Every single week it happens. Oh my god.
It is the path to the dark side.
It is. Is the dark side in the Cosmere, or are we secretly Ghost Bloods?
We are Nightblood.
I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Yay! Yay, Warbreaker fan! Greg doesn't like Warbreaker very much because he sucks.
I like it as a friend.
Susabran deserves more. Light Song deserves more than that. Light Song is amazing.
Yeah, Light Song. Yeah, he's funny. He's a funny dude.
Brianna's gonna start with Warbreaker.
Yeah, Brianna probably should start with Warbreaker. It's a good place.
Yes. She's terrible at reading books I give her, though, because she just gets in like a tizzy and then decides to go read another one of her Regency romances. And so it's like every like 10 books I like tell her to read, she reads like maybe one of them. It has to be blah, 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 I can't read. Crazy. Yes.
You must join us.
Well, Jess isn't the Cosmere crazy person yet because she hasn't read Stormlight. Once she gets there, it'll be like the aliens guy.
Yep, it's true.
Bren. Yes. Ben, what are you reading? Kate, what are you reading? I don't think you told
Also,
me.
Jess, are you frozen?
No.
No. Okay. You were just frozen for a second. Okay. Or not moving.
Message for you, Greg.
Possible. Greg, you need to read Crooked Kingdom.
We'll see. I really want to read
Foundry Side?
this one. Boundary Side isn't until next month, but I need this big. This is a big boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. This is a terrible idea, Anita. This is terrible.
Oh boy.
Oh, everyone else except for Greg and I.
Yeah. Yeah, on that note, I'm definitely leaving before Pete gets here.
Shadows of South. Look at that. Mistborn Eridos.
That's good. Yeah, we'll get to it eventually.
What do you think of it? Eventually, Greg? We're reading them in June.
Yep. June is eventually. I don't plan that far ahead.
Wait, so you may not read it with us in June?
No, I will. I just like that. That's like a fake time in my head. But like, if you remind me the month before, I'll read it.
It's a fake time in your head. So time beyond a month does not exist.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Because it hasn't happened yet, so it's not real. It's fake time.
Interesting. All of time is taking place at the exact same time, the exact same period. Everything. Time is fungible for Greg. I love the word fungible. Gregory.
my reading takes place in the cognitive realm.
Oh my gosh. Hey, except for diabetes, that could be a problem. If every single time we talk about Sanderson, you have to eat chocolate, it could definitely cause some diabetes. I don't even really know what fungible means. Someone want to explain
I
what
can play
fungible?
though. I've got.
Really fun, huh?
Yeah, I have no idea. It sounds like a word that you don't have to have heard the definition to know. It sounds like it's like dangus. Like everyone knows what dangus means, but no one was explicitly taught what dangus means.
Okay, that doesn't actually give me what in the heck? Fungible. Merriam-Webster definition. Being something such as money or a commodity of such a nature that one part or quantity may be replaced by another equal part or quantity in paying a debt or settling an account. Oil, wheat, and lumber are fungible commodities. Interchangeable.
Something that is mutually interchangeable.
Yes. So any day is interchangeable with another day. Again, I like this one. Of or relating to fungus. Yes. Hello, Broken Golem. I don't know if I know who you are, but welcome.
I know who that is.
Who is it?
Is it the dangus?
Is it this albatross?
It may or may not look like a bird. Sounds like a bird.
It's an albatross.
It's an owl.
It's a
It looks like that's
pootu.
an owl face. A hoot hoot.
It's a pootu.
It's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Dinosaur, yes. Yes.
With a very Discworld Pratchett inspired name.
Of course. Yes. Shall we read again?
Sure.
Okay, when do we want to read until?
Oh.
Sure.
We can do
Sounds
that.
good.
I will fix the thingamajigger.
Yeah.
This is a very
I'm
technical
going to
thing.
see if I can possibly convince that golem person to make some kettle corn. Maybe.
Ooh, does not sound promising. Top of the hour to do our best Irish accent since tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. I'm terrible at it. Greg, you go.
No.
You don't have an Irish accent. You have an everything else accent.
No, I've literally no accents. I go for all of them and fail miserably.
I've heard you're Russian. I've heard British. You do a political correspondent.
I've just got like Jake Tapper and Obama and Trump.
And you're Clinton one. You're Hillary Clinton. And what was the last one? The California girl.
Cali girl blacksmith. Yeah, that's not a political correspondent.
No, I didn't say.
I want to hear your California girl now.
Adding onto the list of funny accents you do.
Okay. The Cali girl blacksmith is not good. Oh man, that's
Do
in
I
my
need to be
malice
offended?
rant review.
Greg, I don't think anyone was expecting it to be good at all. So I don't think you need the qualifier there.
Do you want a long sword or a short sword? Pretty bad. It's like barely. That was barely different than my regular voice. I don't know. I don't know if I have it in my repertoire.
You've got to make it like much more Valley Girl-esque. Thank you.
Excuse me, we do not talk like that.
Are you from the Valley?
I mean, what counts as the Valley?
I don't know. I'm not from California.
Yeah, neither do I.
I am a 90s California girl, and I do say like way too often. And I do say dude.
Jake.
Anita says it's been so long since I watched him. I love his voice. Do Jake Tapper right now.
Anita, you say you are the librarian of Gregory LaPerch's book server, But what responsibilities does that entail for you as I don't even know where I'm going with this. Oh man.
And you have your Obama voice.
Look, some people say that Golden Sun is the best book in Red Rising. I hope to disagree. I think Morning Star has a lot of promise, and I will be reading it in these reading sprints.
I feel like your Obama and your Bernie voices have very similar like cadences to them.
Yeah, because they're both politicians, so they both they both talk in like a way that they're giving a speech. So in that way, they're kind of a little bit similar.
Even when you already said Obama voice, I still had no idea that's what it was supposed to be.
It's not good. I just start everything with look. That's how we begin.
Yes. Words are hard indeed. Was that satisfactory for you, Anita? Is that Oh, Master Sal wants to know, are you Irish because you're wearing green?
I'm 1/8 Irish.
So that means that if you're not wearing green tomorrow, someone gets to pinch you.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. So you better wear.
Anita says not bad. That's good. That's good.
She's very excited about the opportunity for people to pinch you.
Oh, geez. I don't know if that's what the yes was in favor of, but maybe.
I'm gonna assume yes.
Oh, geez. I'm gonna get pinched virtually many times tomorrow.
I guess technically I'm like always wearing green in the winter.
In your hoodie thing, your avocado hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
Prove it by talking in Irish. Irish accent, or like, are we talking like you want him to speak Gaelic? Because Gaelic is very hard to speak.
I mean, it's the holiday, but we don't get the day off.
No. I mean, most people who are American, who are Irish, celebrate it by drinking too much Guinness and whiskey and eating corned beef. That's about it.
Yep. But we have to go
Corned
to work.
beef is good, though.
Corned beef is great. Mm-hmm. I usually make alcoholic cupcakes and bring them places, but because I can't bring alcohol to school, I didn't do it this year. But I make like a chocolate ganache that actually has Jameson in it, and then like the frosting has Bailey's in it, and they're not cooked out, so you can actually get drunk by eating too many cupcakes because they're like filled with this chocolate. And the cupcake batter is made with Guinness, and it's so good. Oh, yum.
My great-grandparents once got accidentally drunk because they had a bunch of blueberries, and then the like alcohol was nearby and spilt on them, and they like absorbed it, but they didn't want to get rid of the blueberries, so she made muffins. Then my grandma came over to visit, and they were just like tipsy, falling off their butts on the couch, just like giggling.
That's hilarious. I have soaked like strawberries in vodka before, and that was pretty good. Greg, we have a request still for Irish.
Oh boy, what is it?
Master Sal just said they'll take whatever you can do.
Oh man, I don't even know. I don't have too much else.
You gotta say like top of the morning to you, laddie.
No.
Oh no, you don't.
Please don't make me.
Was it that horrible? Did I offend your Irish blood, Greg?
I mean, that was fine. I don't know.
Ireland.
I love Saoirse Ronan. She's super Irish, and I could listen to her talk all the time. She's so like her accent is so like big. I love it.
She's fantastic. I love her.
I love her, and Little Women was great. Or 1/8, yes, indeed. I have no Irish. Well, I might have some Irish blood, but not a lot. Anyway, we were supposed to be reading, so now we only have 40 minutes to read. So
Yes, let us go read.
We'll see you guys at the top of the hour.
No.
Hey guys, I love Sarah because she understands when I complain about medical school. I sent her a picture of the EKG stuff I was reading, and she's like, "Oh God, I could study that my entire life and not understand it." It's like, yay, I'm not the only one. And if she can be a doctor, I can be a doctor. I can do it.
All of the doctors, Dr. Mom, real doctor, other doctors,
Baby
Many-
doctors. I'm a baby doctor.
doctor. Yep.
Dragon Doctor.
Dragon doctor,
Mhm.
exactly. The
Mm.
most important doctor.
Rude, Greg. Rude.
I thought, well, you are a dragon doctor,
I'm a
so
dragon doctor. You've never seen Adventure Time, have you, Greg?
I've not, no.
There's a character named Dr. Princess who I love her. Dr. Princess, and she is a doctor of small tuxedo people. And by small tuxedo people, she means penguins. And
Okay.
she's a doctor. And it's the cutest thing ever, and I love it so much. Yeah, I am Dr. Princess. I've always wanted to like be her for Halloween. It would be really fun, but I'd have to paint my skin green, and I've already done that once, so I don't want to do it again. And no, it was not for
You could always do like a hint of green, like green blush or something.
like take a bath in some green food coloring.
Just do like some eyeshadow, some blush, a little bit of green glitter. People will get the idea.
Yes. I will have to do that one year. I need to get a tiara first. I'm very surprised I don't actually already own a tiara. Most people who knew me when I was a kid probably assumed I would by this age.
It looks like she has like a Velma sweater on underneath her doctor coat.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, isn't she cute? I love her. I finished my chapter though. My brain hurts, but I finished it. And now I have to do a second chapter, but I'm gonna actually read Elantris next time. Because I want to.
I did no reading.
No?
Nope.
What'd you do?
Shame indeed, yeah. I played. I'm still in a game of Age of Elephants, actually. I thought I would be done by now, but it is lasting a while.
Do you have flowers on your elephants yet?
Nope. I'm not that late in the game, unfortunately.
I have never heard of this game.
It's Age of Empires. I just build elephants though, so I call it Age of Elephants.
He plays India, and India has elephants.
Yep, Delhi OP.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yes, he surrendered finally. Jesus Christ.
Kate, I believe chat wants to know the story of why you used to be green.
So anyone who's a fan of musicals will know what Wicked is. And it's the story of the Wicked Witch of the West. And Brianna and I did a song from Wicked for our 8th grade talent show. And I was Elphaba. I will always be Elphaba, and she's my Glinda. And so I painted myself green. I think I have a picture on my Facebook of it. I'll find it and show it to you guys.
That's adorable.
We sang
the only song I know is Defying Gravity.
I love that song. I know all the songs, but we sang Loathing, or What Is This Feeling? And it's what they sang when they first like roomed together in college. And Glinda's like, who is this awful person? And Elphaba's like, God, you're annoying. And they sing a song, and it's great. And so I wore green paint all over me, and Brianna wore a pink tweed suit. It was great. I don't know if anyone has video of it anywhere, but man, I'm gonna have to search for this. It's gonna be far back.
That's a good holiday costume.
Oh man, I'd still do it. Sheena, I could probably still sing that without any practice. But
I mean, it is based on a book, right?
I'm
just saying that's some bookish content.
Gregory Maguire wrote it. He's written a whole bunch of different like fairy tale retellings about the like Wicked characters, like the antagonists. Demonstrate a song. Maybe if I can convince Brianna to come on the stream one day, we will sing for you. We'll sing. I'm trying. We may or may not do another video that involves singing, and it's going to be great because we are so entertaining. We did film a video the other day when she was visiting me this past weekend. She got to be live for Jeopardy. She was like sitting in my living room watching it on the TV, which is why I was like, wait, you have to turn it off because you're sucking my internet out. And that's going to be up at the end of the week. We did another challenge video and it was really fun.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm still looking for this picture. It's really, really old. Facebook has been around for a long time. You want to see high school me? Not like anyone's going to be able to see this picture because it's not. Let's see if I can rotate it. Will you not rotate?
I remember when Facebook came on the scene. That makes me feel so old because like we all had MySpace. And then I was usually friends with like older people, so they all went off to college and started using Facebook. So I had to like change platforms to keep in touch with my old friends.
I didn't get a Facebook till in between my junior and senior year of high school because I met people at music camp who didn't live in Michigan, and so I wanted to keep in touch with them. I don't even know if you'll be able to see this if I put this up to the screen, but I have blonde in my hair, but that's me. In the middle, right there, that's me. But that's old me. But I'm trying to find the green picture, but I don't even know where the heck it is. Oh, here we go. Oh, Brianna did this. This is ridiculous. See? Green.
Oh my goodness.
Green. Yep.
So green.
So green. Yep, so green.
How long did it last?
Well, I dyed my hair black and I did green makeup and it took forever to put the makeup on and I like got green on everything because that's just what happened. And I took a shower and most of it came off. I think I was like slightly tinged green for a couple of days, but I had like really scrubbed myself. But it was like Halloween makeup paint stuff, which was hard to find because the talent show was in like the spring. So 2004.
I would make a ton of Kermit "It's Not Easy Being Green" jokes.
Oh, yeah. It would have been 2004. Yes, it would have been because I started high school in 2005.
Right.
I'm old as age. Yes, 2004. This is not on the internet anywhere, this song, but yes. I'm excited. I'm actually going to read this next spring thing. It's going to be great. Which kitten is that?
Hi, bud. This is the one who peed on my book.
Wait, a cat peed on your book?
Oh yeah, it was in my recent video. He ruined one of my books, like a jerk.
Uh-oh, were you mad at him?
Nah, I didn't like the book that much.
Okay, well at least you didn't like it and it wasn't like that horrible thing. Yes.
I think I was like, it was in a box ready to leave the house. And he was like, I'll make it leave sooner.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh no. Like anyone is surprised my computer is dying and so I must find my charger.
It's that time. Classic.
Yes. Classic me.
Will Kate suddenly leave us? Welcome back to the Gregory Show. My name is Gregory. I am the host.
Yes, on my channel.
Yep.
The Gregory Show on the Almost Book Doctor's channel.
Yep. Gregory, the Almost Book Doctor.
Oh, geez. That's a scary thought, is it not?
Yes. Yeah, don't give me sharp objects.
Oh, good Lord. What would you do? I wasn't even thinking about that. What are you going to do if you get a scalpel?
I don't know.
Have you ever accidentally, like, cut yourself in when you've been cooking?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I'm trying to remember.
Uh-oh, Jess, you're just like robot, whatever.
Laggy
That's
Jess.
part of the problem.
Oh no. It's not my internet this time, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Exactly.
The almost. Oh no, Jess. You keep freezing in the most ridiculous poses. I kind of love it. It's hilarious. The almost book doctor. What would you be the doctor of, Greg?
Dangus.
The board
Dragons. Dragons, Dr. Dragon.
game? Yes. So you're Gregory LaPerche, DD, Dragon Doctor.
Designated driver.
You would be a terrible designated driver.
Yeah, it might be true.
You probably drink more than I do on a date.
Yeah. Well, almost doctors don't drink too much, probably.
Yeah, I should have. Brianna brought me a bottle of wine, and I think she drank the whole thing this weekend. I just not. I was too tired. I was having a Greg moment. Uh-oh. No. I'm back, Jess. She's dying. She will be back. Restart your... Where's that GIF you sent me? Did you turn it off and turn it back?
She had a few of those gifts.
Mm-hmm. The Doctor of Philosophy.
I'm not good at being philosophical.
Yes, you are. Why? Yes, you are.
I'm good at being like I'm not good at like actual philosophy stuff like does God exist? I'm like, I don't care.
The ontological arguments, yeah, those are boring arguments.
Okay, well yeah.
They're boring arguments because it's the same argument over and over and over again, and no one has more information than they did the last time they argued about it.
Yeah, no one knows anything. No one has known anything for like...
No, and so it's all speculation, and then people just get angry at each other about their chosen form of speculation, and then wars happen because you disagree on your chosen form of speculation about what may or may not be true about something that we literally know nothing about.
Yep.
So,
and religious wars are bad. That is my philosophy.
I mean, I agree. Religious wars are bad. Dr. Philosophy, Greg's new bread tube channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bread tuber.
Is there such a thing as bread tube?
Bread tube is like...
Is it baking or is it like communist?
It's like leftist, I would say. And it's like video essays, so it's like ContraPoints, Sean,
the Harry Potter guy.
The Harry Potter guy, yeah. And Philosophy Tube. Oh wait, that would just be Dr. Philosophy. Yeah, that would be similar. And like some others. What's his name? H-bomber guy. Left tube equals bread tube, kind of. Usually if some... Like, actually, I don't actually hear people say left tube. But yeah,
I've never heard the term bread tube before. Did it come from like Russia and bread lines? Is that like...
No. There's like a book that's called Bread something, and it's like a leftist book from like a totally irrelevant time, and then it somehow became known with bread tube.
Well, Master Sal, I may or may not have second degree in philosophy. Thank you very much.
Yep, just dunking on Kate's.
I didn't double major or anything like that. That's fine. I'm just gonna go cry. I'm gonna go back into my solipsistic spiral over in the corner there. I'll be fine.
Yep, H-bomber guy. Yep, Conquest for Bread. That was the book. Has anyone actually read Conquest for Bread, or is it just something that
People say they read?
Yeah.
Greg, you should read Conquest for Bread.
I could read Conquest for Bread. It would be pretty on brand, I would say.
Wait, an anarchist book written by a Russian.
Yeah.
Peter Kropotkin. I've heard that name before.
Yep. Yeah, I don't I don't actually read too much like Marxist theory or anarchist theory.
Except for when you read, like, I don't know, the Communist Manifesto.
Yeah, that's not even theory though. That was like a marketing pamphlet.
Mhm. Oh, yes, yes. Anitha, why would you say this?
Oh man. Does anyone actually like Greg's explanations? I don't know because it's like we're like 5 levels deep in the meta of Greg explanations.
I could tell you the truth, but then Potato would come after me because she always yells at me when I say nice things to you.
Is that a meme? Actually, Potato's not here. Potato's watching some other non-booktube YouTube
Does she
channel,
watch the
probably.
Paralympics too?
Yeah. She's watching highlights from Olympic curling.
Oh, yes, yes.
She's still catching up.
I do enjoy the Greg explanations because I tend to learn things. Yes, I do. Don't let it go to your head, Greg.
I am the best explainer of anything.
If you say that, you have to say it in your Trump voice. You can't do it in your regular voice.
I am the best explainer of everything. How did we forget about the Trump voice
I
when
said
started?
Trump.
Oh, did you?
I
I
did.
missed it.
I would not forget it. I just didn't ask you to do it because it's Trump. So
The Trump voice is definitely the one that I have the most practice at, just because
you make fun.
for like literally over 4 years, like every day it would be like, and today Trump claimed that a hurricane was hitting Alabama and it was not hitting Alabama, and to like properly analyze that news, I would be like, guys, the hurricane definitely hitting Alabama. Very bad. Be careful. Everyone evacuate.
So your Trump accent is like a very good version of Stephen Colbert's Trump accent. That makes any sense.
His Stephen Colbert's impression is not good. I will say, or I don't think it's good.
You're like a better version of Stephen Colbert's, but it's still in like the same vein.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's hilarious. Are you trying to sound actually like Donald Trump? Because I don't know why anyone would want to.
No. I'm trying to sound like enough like him that I don't know, that like people know that I like it's not my actual voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, people are really gonna think that you sound like Trump.
I am the best Trump impressionist.
What you do, you start your BreadTube channel and you just use that accent and then see how many people think that's actually you.
That would be pretty funny. And I wouldn't have to show my face either. I could continue on with my regular channel and I could just do like what like half the bread tubers do and just, I don't know. Yeah.
They don't show their faces, they just like talk and have like images and stuff.
Some do, some don't.
Interesting. Anonymity, powerful thing.
Yes.
You could turn Gregory LaPerche 2 into your BreadTube channel and just change the name.
Yep.
You have to come up with something creative though, or it could just be Greg explanations.
It could be. Well, that's not very good for being undercover though.
Robert explanations does not sound. It doesn't roll off the tongue like Greg explanations do.
What about Conquest for Dangus?
Benedict explanations.
Oh no.
Yes. Eggs over Benedict explanations in the New Age.
Exactly.
I have no idea. I'm just making shit up. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm mad. Do you remember when I read that like Friends with Benedict's book? I was gonna do like a book review while I was cooking and making eggs Benedict, but I never ended up doing it, and now it's too late. And I thought that would be so much fun.
That would be pretty funny.
It just like died away. But one day I will have a reason to quote that book and that stupid egg comment. Greg in the Shadows. You could wear the mask that you don't have. Then you'd be like anonymous.
Yeah, I could ask my friend for a mask. That's true.
You could like bedazzle it or something so it doesn't look like the normal anonymous mask.
Yeah.
Personalized Guy Fawkes mask.
ContraPoints would definitely wear a mask like that for one of her characters.
You could like make it like a New England Revolution themed
Yeah.
Guy Fawkes.
Except it would have to be the old logo. The new logo, we're still protesting that. That is horrible. Bring back the 90s clip art. That's what
Okay.
we need.
Now I'm gonna look it up because I don't know the difference.
Okay. So the 90s one is it's called the crayon flag because it looks like a US flag drawn with crayon.
Oh yeah.
Kind of.
Oh, this.
Yes. Yep.
So you like that?
Yes,
So you don't
exactly.
like this.
Yeah, the new one sucks. It looks like we're entering a no R zone or no revolution zone. Yeah, that's the classic. That's I mean it's not good, but it's like bad in a nostalgic way.
Yes. No, I understand. I
Yeah.
feel the way about certain things.
Yep.
Bad in a nostalgic way, yes. So the soccer ball is supposed to be the stars.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yes, you could paint that on your mask, and then no one would know it was you. Greg, stop.
What, yawning?
Yes.
Let me yawn.
No, because you're gonna make me yawn, and then I'm gonna get sleepy and have so much more studying to do. Actually, I should probably edit a video because I'm not done with it, and I'm not gonna have something to post on Friday if I don't edit it. But sleep. I haven't been sleeping again. I didn't go to bed until like 2:00 last night.
Sleep is important.
My insomnia is coming back. Today was a really long day. I usually have a lot of like study time. We usually get like 6 or 7 hours of study time a day, but we had class at 8 a.m. and then I had like extra class today. We had clinic, and so I was like practicing cardiopulmonary exams and listening to hearts and lungs for like 3 hours today. It was fun, but it was also really long.
Indeed.
Oh, it's fate. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Wait, I missed the beginning. Oh, Wizards of Earthsea? Grave Peril! Yay! Grave Peril is like the beginning of when Dresden gets good, I think. I liked 3. 3 is one of my favorites. One of my favorite characters in all of Dresden is in Grave Peril. So I hope that you enjoy it when you get there. Ooh, Tamara Pierce. I love Tamara Pierce. Ooh, Emily, what are you thinking of Full Moon? Because I'm not a huge fan of that.
Full moon, fool fate, all the fools.
All the fools. Moon and Full Moon, the Twilight. I'm going. Yeah, I know. This weekend, Brianna and I, we unironically watched Twilight because we were like, we need some like throwback stuff to criticize, and Twilight's now so much of a meme that like it's become a cult classic movie. I feel like. Where you don't watch it because it's a good movie, you watch it because you want to make fun of it and it's like entertaining, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, yep. My friends and I in 5th grade, they introduced me to a movie called Kung Pao, and it is not a good movie, but it is at the same time an amazing movie.
It's one of the few movies Greg has watched.
Yes, it's actually the only movie I've seen, and then I never watched a movie again.
Hey, Princess Bride, don't lie to me. Don't lie to
yourself.
Movie. It's a good movie, mister. I can quote a lot of it.
Inconceivable.
See, you keep saying that word, and I don't think it means what you think it means. The cliffs of insanity. That's my favorite part. I give you my word as a Spaniard. No good. I've known too many Spaniards. I'm so sorry. I don't know what mood I'm in right now.
Just dunking on Spaniards.
Yes. You don't like that because I thought he was really good. I feel like I feel like Robert Pattinson's a better actor than people assume he is because of Twilight, but I think he does. I watched, what was it? I don't know if anyone's watched it. There was this movie on Netflix that was like really gruesome, and he played a Southern preacher in it, and he was real good. It was like scary, but it was really good. Yes, I saw that. That was so funny. Edward is the worst vampire. It took him years to become a bat. That's what Pete said. Pete called him Sparkle Batman, I think, is how he discerns between this Batman and other Batmans. Kung Pao, I think I saw it a really long time ago, but maybe there's a movie that you have seen that I have not seen, Greg.
Yep.
This is like a new thing.
Yeah, I think there was at least one other movie that this was the case for.
What was it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll figure it out one day. Hello. I want to see the White House movie that has, what's his face? The creepy guy. Well, he's not really creepy in real life. He just looks really creepy. 3 times. Wow. Okay. Well, I haven't done that, but some people in my PBL group for school are going to go see it on Saturday, I think. We're going to go see it together. I haven't seen a movie in theater since before quarantine hit. Yes, Willem Dafoe. Thank you. Yes. What are you reading, K-Fox? You missed me complaining about my cardiology book that I have been reading. I don't even have to read it, but like I need to because I don't understand some of the stuff for school.
It sounds like a heartbreaking read.
It is. It's very tragic, but thankfully no animals die in it. So it's slightly less tragic than any Hobb book.
It's good.
Ooh, Dead House Gates. I saw someone on Instagram today. I think it was Instagram or maybe it was her posting about how like the opening to Dead House Gates is like some like thing. Wait. What? Yuck. Did you make a pun that I missed?
Yeah, the heartbreaking.
Oh my god!
I was surprised I wasn't kicked for that, to be honest.
No.
I was like, what is happening?
I'm so tired. Does this tell you how tired I am? For not getting your puns? It's no longer the Greg show. It's the me show where there are no terrible puns. just me. I will now sing for you the entire soundtrack to Wicked. No, I would never do that. Well, I could. Maybe if I were drunk, someone could convince me to do that, but no. Oh, a Dune lover. I have not read Dune yet. I own Dune, but I don't really know if I'm going to like it or not. I'm kind of nervous about it after looking at all of the different reviews people have. Abby had a lot of stuff to say about Dune. That was not the best.
Ringing endorsement.
I know. Wow.
Yeah, I hear the series gets more grimdark, stabby.
Stabby.
Yep.
The new term, stabby.
Yep. There's like grimdark awards called the Stabbies, I think, somewhere.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. You gotta wait. Why is my thing not working? Stupid keyboard. Yes. You have to. It's like one of my favorite things to turn on in the car when you're like in the highway for a long time, because you can just like go for those really high belting notes at the end, and it's so much fun. My friend Sarah, who is my like work wife at the research lab, we used to on the weekends we would play like musical soundtracks off of our computer while we were like dosing animals and stuff, and we used to sing like Wicked and Phantom of the Opera and stuff, and it was so fun. Knives Out. Ooh, Knives Out is good.
I think my last movie experience was also Rise of Skywalker.
It was mine too. Oh, that was a tragic experience.
Yeah, I don't even remember it that well. I remember like a lot of people kind of hated it, but like we're kind of expecting to hate it, and then I remember it being like fine, but like I don't actually remember what happened.
Really?
Not too well.
I mean, you get the big plot points though, right? Like,
Yes. Yeah.
I just like, you know how I feel about Raylo.
Yeah.
I love Raylo, and my best friend Allie and I went and saw all of the movies together, even when we lived in like different ends of the states. Like I would always go out to Kalamazoo and we'd watch them together. We wouldn't watch them with anyone else. And I'm pretty sure we were both like crying at the end when the thing, like, it hasn't been out long enough that I can say what happens.
I think so.
If you haven't seen Rise of Skywalker, come on. Like you probably either aren't going to or the internet has spoiled it for you. But like when they kiss and then he dies, I just was like, I can't do this. Why would you do this? Why? Why would you give us this? And then just why? I was so mad. I was distraught. It's like, why? But then you think about it and you're like, okay, well, what would Kylo Ren have done? Like, where would they have gone? He would be like tried for like criminal things and like no one would accept him back. I mean, after he kills Han Solo and does all those evil things, he's like an evil overlord. And so I guess it was like the best possible ending, but it still broke my little tender heart.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have done what like Luke did and found just a abandoned planet and just hung out, cut himself off from the Force.
Rude. No. Okay, but can Zuko be redeemed? All of his crap? Because that's a redemption arc, so let me tell you. And that kid was seriously messed up. I love the sequel trilogies, and people give me crap for it, but I loved it. It's not as good as the original, as the OG, but The Last Jedi is my second favorite Star Wars movie out of all 9 of them. Well, and including like all the extras.
What's number 1? Empire?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a giant Empire Strikes Back poster in my room. It's got to be Empire Strikes Back. Anyway, I feel like it's like unanimously the best.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Thank you. It was mostly fantastic. Except for the weird parts when they're at the like casino thing. I wasn't a huge fan of that, but and they did Rose dirty in the last book. Or in the last movie, they did Rose dirty. But the first
yeah,
was fine.
No, I thought it was bad.
I mean, it was just like a rehash.
It was a rehash, but without like any political intrigue. So it like force it. Yeah, like the problem with like J.J. Abrams is he's like, we can make movies and media that's fantasy and it will be totally apolitical and we will not take any themes from the real world. And then
But that's not accurate.
yeah, well that's his philosophy. So basically it's just like, like it goes against what Star Wars was built on, which is like the anti-imperialist and like just like anti-authoritarian, anti-Richard Nixon, anti-Soviet Union stuff that, George Lucas was, allegorically talking about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was. Are you going to continue? I was like sitting down for a Greg explanation long haul.
Oh no, that was a Greg explanation short right there.
Okay. The teddy bears? You mean the Ewoks? You mean the cannibalistic teddy bears? All Finn did in the last film was be annoying. Okay, why did they give him some like arc where he was like in love with her, and then it was so dumb. It was so dumb. I felt really bad because Finn was really cool and then they ruined him. And Phasma was really cool and they also ruined Phasma. They were just like, oh, you're just going to die and be gone. Like, I'm sorry. Gwendolyn Christie deserved better than that. But Return of the Jedi was the first Star Wars movie you saw?
That's interesting.
That is interesting. I guess I can't. I mean, I watched Serenity before I watched Firefly. But that wasn't my fault. Someone was like, let's watch this movie. And I was like, okay. Oh, after what he did to Star Trek? Okay. Star Trek wasn't that terrible. Like, were you expecting it to be like the OG, like Star Trek? Because, I mean, I don't really know what anyone was expecting after that. I mean, did you want a rehash of, like, Shatner? Because I didn't think anybody did. Teddy Bear Picnic. Yes. I was in Endor when I was on my road trip in California. That's the part of the Redwood Forest that I went to, was where they filmed all the scenes for Endor. And I was like, oh, I'm in Star Wars right now. And it was really cool.
That's the song.
Are we getting a musical interlude by Gregory LePert?
No, please no.
If I have to, you have to too.
I'm going to subject your chat to this. It's no longer the Gregory show. It's the Gregory crashing Kate show.
Oh, because you don't want the Gregory show to be associated with you singing on camera?
Yes, exactly. That will ruin the esteemed reputation of Jake Tapper's Gregory LePert show.
Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. Yes, yours. This is my happy show. This is my, like, I'm sick and I need to watch something that I don't feel bad if I skip things because I've watched it a bunch. And listening to Picard talk to me is like listening to a bedtime story being read. I love him so much. I'm glad I'm not the only one who saw Serenity first. It kind of ruined some stuff because there are things in Serenity that cannot be reversed, but it's fine. And I do love Firefly. You've never seen that, have you, Greg?
Nope.
Now, to be fair, Firefly is like a very approachable, easy show because there's only 13 episodes. If you can watch 50 episodes of a season of Love Island, you can do 13 episodes of one of the best TV shows of all time. Love it.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I think you should try it one time. The Next Generation. There's a lot of like cringe in Star Trek in general, but it was filmed in like the late 80s, early 90s. So you got to remember that things were still pretty cringe back then. Data is awesome. I met Brett Spiner when I was at my little convention that I went to a while back. Didn't get an autograph because I just was dumb. I should have. Okay, I'm sorry. 14 episodes. There was one that wasn't aired. Greg,
I love Love Island.
And he got me to watch Love Island.
Yep.
And I watched all 50 episodes of the season, and I became way too invested in it.
Oh, yeah. It's impossible not to take your eyes off that show.
I gotta know what happens to Kem in the future. I have to know.
Exactly.
I hope he's living his best life. Yes, really? Are you that surprised? He loves reality. He loves trashy reality shows.
Greg should read. Yeah, I was talking about The Bachelor earlier, so yeah.
And you did your Red Rising comparison to The Bachelor, which is great.
Yep, that's right. The producers are always the villains.
Are you going to do a review of Golden Sun or no?
I may just mix it in with a Morningstar review, and yeah, it's too late now, though. I think
it's too late. I'm still. Oh my God, K Fox! I have watched this show. I have not watched the second season, but this was my quarantine show, and my friend Macy and I would like FaceTime and watch it together, and it was ridiculous. Oh, there's some shade.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The finale was a dumpster fire. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, what happened?
Okay. Well, first Ben's comment. Kem is made for TV.
Oh my God, I want to find it.
Yeah, I don't even know what show he does, but I would watch a show run by Kem.
I'm doing it right now.
But the Bachelor finale. So there's this Bachelor. He is a dangus, and so spoilers for the Bachelor finale, I guess, if anyone wants that. But it was like the final three, which is fantasy suites, which is where you go into a room and spend the night with the three remaining women,
Oh, jeez.
and no cameras, no nothing.
This is
And
so terrible.
so he told all three women that he loved them. Yep. And then the third woman, he's like, I love you, but I love all the other two women. And she's like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then they got into like a fight and she left. And then Clayton had a rose ceremony where he told the remaining two women that he loved them both and the other person who left. And yeah, it was insane. Oh, and then the two women that stayed, he like introduced them to his parents. And then after that, he was like, "No, I want the woman who left." So he just like left and found that woman.
Well, that's a man who can't make up his mind. That's a no. That's a no.
Yeah.
Dog. Goodness.
I feel like he like I don't know. I feel like he always knew it was the one that he ended up choosing, but he was just a dangus and like played into the show.
So you think that the producers had their fingers where they don't belong and made all the drama and ruined it for him?
It's always the producers. No, no, I think he was like a dangus and the producers were like, "Oh, so you have feelings of love for, like, it sounds like you love these women." And then they, I don't know. Maybe they like push them into it. And I've not seen Joe Millionaire, but yeah, it sounds like the same thing. Actually, The Bachelor was based on like a show called Joe Millionaire, and then that like had one season a long time ago.
Interesting.
Yep.
What has happened since the end of The Bachelor? Because don't they film it? Wasn't that like 6 months ago? And so like
Yeah, so there was an after the final rose. So in the last episode he like got the girl. He got like rejected by the girl, but then after they went back home, he like he messaged the girl, or the girl messaged him, and then they like talked it out, and now they're together. And then the two that he dumped or like left. Well, oh yeah, and then the other dumpster fire part was he did like a group breakup with both of them at the same time. And
painful to watch.
yeah, it was ridiculous. And there were so many iconic moments. Like, so when he was doing the group breakup, one of them like left, and then he followed that one, and then there was like individual breakups. But yeah, so for that, and like there were like two methods. One of the girls was like basically in denial and just like weeping, and it's like, but I fought so hard for this. And the other one was like, everything's a lie, you just lied, lie, bullshit. And yeah, but then after the final rose, they were both like, no, this was all lies. So they are both somehow going to be bachelorettes on the same season.
But there's duo bachelorettes?
There has not been in the past. I'm told there was a season where there was two bachelorettes and they like voted or something, or like the guys voted and then one like left. But like that seemed cruel.
Yeah.
So like they didn't do it again, but now they're like gonna both be bachelorettes apparently.
My goodness, that's gonna be like exponential drama.
It could be, yeah, and no one knows like what it'll be like. Like, will they fight over like one guy? I don't even know. What is a group breakup? Basically, he like went in the room and was like, "Yo, what's up? Like, I'm leaving to pursue this other girl." Like, I'm sorry. And like that was the it's kind of like if like a corporation is downsizing and they like haven't told anyone yet, so they invite like a bunch of people into a room and it's like, guys, have some bad news. We've made a decision. We're going in a different direction. I'm sorry. Like that was the vibe.
That's so shitty though. Like that's so shitty.
It was shitty.
Joe Millionaire's 2 bachelors, 1 rich, 1 poor, and the girls don't know which is which.
That actually is pretty hilarious.
I like that. That would be entertaining. That would be fun. I would watch that. Though I will also probably watch more Love Island, but I can't until the summer because I gotta like, I can't watch anything that I haven't like already seen pretty much until the summer.
Indeed.
Or I will get too distracted. I've been rewatching House, and I forgot when I like restarted it that his name was Gregory, and so every time someone calls him Greg, I'm like, this is weird.
Yep.
Because I haven't like, because you're the first person that I like know our age whose name is like Greg, and so before when I watched House, like I didn't have a person with the name Greg like in my head, but now I do, and it's weird. But yes. Been watching lots of House, lots of terrible decision making. You are fired.
Who's fired? Me for being Greg?
No, you're fired for your group breakup.
Oh yeah, the group breakup. Yeah, they were both fired, but then they both got the gold medal, which is becoming Bachelorette, dodging the bullet, becoming Bachelorette. That's the gold medal of the season, I think.
Mm. Is dodging this particular dude? Probably.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it pretty much sounds like it.
Yeah. Or if you're only there for clout, it is also the gold medal because you get an entire season to yourself, or in this case, half to yourself, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What if you just don't like any of the people that they pick for you? Like, what if you're on there and like, was there like 20 guys in the beginning? What if you don't like any?
Yeah, I think there's like usually more there. It's like more like 30. I don't know. I feel like you're like bound to like one of them because like they choose people who are just like likable when it like both physically and like they can hold some sort of conversation to some extent, maybe.
Season 5, is this British Love Island or is this like Australian Love Island?
No, it's got to be British.
Which is the one with Kim? Is that season 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've had me watch season 4, and I'm not all the way through season 4 yet because I don't like them as much as I like the season 3 people. There's no Chris. How can you have Love Island without a Chris? I love Chris.
Yep. No cow analysis.
Oh God, and no raps. I miss the rap.
Yep. No Blazing Squad.
Blazing Squad. Oh my God. Blazing Squad.
I don't remember season 5 as much, but I remember liking it, I think. They had a new villa, I think, for that one.
A different villa?
Different villa.
What about Casa de Amor?
Yeah, they had a new Casa de Amor as well.
Wait, were we talking about having a Bachelor and Love Island crossover, or was it? No, it was Bachelor in Paradise and Love Island crossover. And so when they switch, when someone leaves one island, they go to the other one. And then the Casa de Amor is in the other like place. And so just like this amalgamation of 2 drama-filled shows in one, which would be highly, highly entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Wait, what?
I've got to look up who was on season 5 because I can't remember.
No, that happened actually. 2 women, like they were both offered roses, and they were like, "Peace out. We're gonna go be together." But I think that was in like Malaysia or something. It was in like a different country. Kim is just amazing. I love season 3. It was so good, and most of the time, I just like wanted to punch Olivia in the face because she was just awful. But it's fine.
Season 5. Let's see. I feel like I remember. Oh, wait, that's this one.
Yes, you sure?
Oh, oh my gosh, wait. This flight attendant. I forget what happened with her. There was
Independent?
wait. This looks like the season 4 cast. Wait, what was season 4?
Season 4 has the doctor in it.
Yeah, maybe I'm just like misremembering everything. Oh wait, this is a picture of season 4. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Where's season 5 cast?
Oh God, Tila Tequila. Ugh. I used to work with a pharmacist whose name was Tila, and we would call her Tila Tequila all the time. A Shot of Love, yes. Indian Matchmaker? No, I have not watched Indian Matchmaker. I want to watch that show. I don't remember the name of it, but I posted it on the Discord, Greg. It's like The Bachelorette, except for it's like The Bachelorette and Bridgerton had a baby, and so like you're courting someone again, and there's like the dresses and the carriages and all that sorts of stuff. And I just think that that's going to be a dumpster fire as well because modern American men don't know how to do that. And I feel like a lot of modern American women want what they think that is, and then they'll be impatient.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
it's not going to work out very well. But did you figure out who season 5 was?
Yeah, I remember. There was this boxer guy. There was yeah, I remember some of these people. Yeah, this was kind of a dumpster fire.
In like a good way or in an annoying way?
Mostly good, I think. I can't remember too much, but I remember just like total insanity.
You mean season 3 wasn't total insanity? There's another level?
Yeah, this was like the next level, but
my
less romance, probably more insanity.
Oh my goodness gracious. What is this show? I want to let me Google it and see if I can remember the name of it.
Yeah, like the formal courting stuff or whatever. That sounds like too ridiculous almost.
It's The Bachelorette by way of Bridgerton on NBC's new dating show, The Courtship, It premiered already Sunday, March 6th.
Oh boy, we're behind.
It follows Nicole Remy, a Seattle-based engineer and former Seattle Seahawks NFL dancer, and 16 suitors who go all out with old-fashioned flourishes to charm her. Yes, because it is your everyday engineer come NFL cheerleader.
Yeah.
They pick the craziest people for this.
Yep. An everyman's guide to the Tower of Bachelor.
Wait, what? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This is just an everyday, regular girl,
Oh, of course. Yes, of course. That's the equivalent of that book. Yes.
I don't know why I made like the Senlin reference, but yeah.
What you don't understand is the entire crazy convoluted dumpster fire within.
Exactly.
And all the riches and things that accompany it. You said it's too late. I still have to film my Hod King review, and I still have to film my Fall of Babel review, but I have all of my notes, so I'm still going to do it, and it's still going to turn out great. I just need like time to sit down and do it, because it's not like there's a lot of squealing in my Love Hypothesis video, because there's a lot of like in it, and I can't do that with the Books of Babel, serious stuff,
Indeed.
So we only sprinted twice.
Yeah. And I'm tired.
I know. I am too. And I feel guilty because usually by lately, we have been doing good and reading more. But today we were negative. It's not a bad thing.
Librarian Anita's already left us. She's reading. She couldn't handle our reality TV talk.
Oh, I'm sure. It's because it's ridiculous. Irish Legend. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to watch season 5. I got.
Maura's the one who was a I think I know who that is.
She's Irish. I would hope that you would know.
Yeah. she was like a ring girl or whatever, like a cheerleader version but for boxing.
Oh, yes.
I believe that's who Ben is talking about.
Like a hype person for basketball.
Yeah. I don't watch boxing, so I don't know what, like if they actually do things.
I don't either. I know like one thing about boxing. Well, it's not even boxing. I know one thing about the WWE, and that's the Undertaker, and that's it. That's the only thing I know about it. That's like the only thing I know about World War I is Franz Ferdinand assassination and trenches and poppies. Because isn't that what they do in Britain? They put like a bunch of poppies out for World War I.
Yeah, no one knows World War I. No one knows what happened.
Well, there's no one alive from World War I anymore. And I think the numbers for World War II are dwindling too. I mean, my grandpa fought in World War II. He was 18 years old. And so and he's 97. So soon. Someone actually wanted to come out to Michigan and like do an interview with my grandpa about his service in the war, because he is a Marine in World War II and he served in the South Pacific and like ran like telephone wires and stuff from the ships up into the islands, and so he got like shot at a whole bunch by like snipers and stuff, but he got so sick and now he's in the hospital and he's been in and out of the hospital. Like I don't think that he would be able to do it, but it was really cool that this guy asked him to, and it made me really sad because he was like, I don't have anything interesting to say, and I was like, yes you do. Yes, you do. Your story is important. And he seemed to not think it was. And it made me sad that he didn't think his story was important. So, yes. Emma.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Or people's stories can captivate people like that. Or stories like that, I should say.
Yeah, he just hasn't really talked to anyone about it because, oh, thank you. He just like for a really long time, everyone in our family was like, bye. Was like, don't ask him about it. Don't talk to him about it, because we all thought he would get like mad about it. And then he never did. And one day he just started talking to me about it. And so, but he's getting up there and he has cancer and he's just hanging on as long as he can. But my family's just trying to keep him comfortable for now. So he's doing okay. We'll see. But we're all kind of like prepared. He's been hanging on a long time though. I feel like he's just gonna last till 100 to just like spite the whole family and be like, look, I could do it. Though I wouldn't be that mad.
Yeah, that's a good way to spite, I guess. Better than most.
You're doing the thing where you sound like a robot and you like talk really, really fast.
Oh no. Does that mean this is over?
I don't know. Has our time come to an end? Is this the spirit of the internet telling you to go to bed, Greg?
Yes, it could be.
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to go to bed. Yeah. But sleep, I don't know. I'm very torn. I want to read. I might read some Elantris. I got to get far enough. I got to finish at least one book. I have to read this one and Mistborn this month. And if I don't do anything else, that means that I'm not going to finish Assassin's Quest, and I'm going to need to push that into April, which is why we are all waiting a month, Jess, before moving on to
waiting an extra week. Yeah. Yep.
So everyone
until the 10th for Assassin's Quest.
Oh yeah. I can do it then because my midterm's the 21st or something like that. So I will have time. Yeah, Greg was sounding funny. He was a Greg bot. I was saying that, I might need to make up a little bit for Assassin's Quest, but if we have until the 10th, I'll be fine. I can fit.
Kate is asking for an extension.
No,
She didn't
I
do the assigned reading.
I can make it by the 10th. Thank you very much. Judging me and my reading ability, Gregory Benedict.
That is my real name.
I know. That could be your channel name. Benedict
Benedict Latrout
explains.
explains. Yep, exactly.
Benedict Latrout, the philosophy guy, or whatever you want to say. It'll be like Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Indeed.
Greg.
That's not my name.
Then you can cut to that's not my name. They call me Stacy.
Like 2 people would get it. That would be like the worst intro to BreadTube videos.
This is why I did a whole bit about how pretty my Assassin's Quest book was, and look at this beautiful dinosaur on the cover. And then I was like, shit, I gotta cut this out because no one is going to, anybody who is not in on this particular joke on your Discord is gonna understand, and they're gonna think I'm a moron if they don't know what it is. It was like, oh, maybe I should not do that. The Brazilian, yes, Benedict, the Brazilian politics guy. And if you never show your face, no one will know that you're not actually Brazilian. Because you could have an American accent and be Brazilian. You just hide your truth. Or just never correct anyone when they ask if you're actually Brazilian.
Yeah, wait, you guys thought Benedict the Brazilian politics guy was a Brazilian? What gave you that impression?
I don't know. The fact that you call yourself the Brazilian politics guy and the background to all your videos is the Brazil flag.
Yeah, people would want to talk to me about Brazilian politics, and I would be like, I kind of probably don't know all that much about this.
You'd get a bunch of comments in Spanish, and it'll be like,
they speak
what are
Portuguese.
borders? Portuguese? Oh, wow. I feel super dumb now.
It's okay.
Portuguese. Dang it. I knew that. Deep down in my head, I knew that, and it just did not want to come out. Are they the only country in South America that speaks Portuguese?
Yeah, I think so. Or that has like a lot of people that speak Portuguese, yeah.
Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better then. Yes, when we remove our human suits, we have Brazilian lizard suits underneath.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. No, you don't understand, Greg. You've never seen Doctor Who, have you?
Nope.
There's a whole arc in the new Doctor Who where the Queen and the British Parliament are all lizard people who can unzip and take off their human skins. One short story there. I'm sorry.
We use Amazon. That's great.
Oh no, Kiva! No, what is it with puns today? Everyone's doing the puns, and no one appreciates my puns. Sad. Greg. We use Amazon. That is very good, though. I will give you points for that. Mm-hmm. I'm a piranha. I live in the Amazon. That's what I always think of. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
Your short story. Yes. You have seen Finding Nemo, right, Greg?
Yes. Yeah, I just don't remember that piranha quote.
I mean, most people don't know quotes from Finding Nemo. It's weird things stick in my head. I feel like I know a lot of random things, but not because I choose to remember them, but because of just the things that stick in the brain. I would love to research that. Why do we remember random things? Why do I know all the lyrics to the Backstreet Boys Millennium album, but I don't remember half of my science I'm supposed to know? If we could figure out a way to replace memories we don't want with memories we do want, that would be a moneymaker and also incredibly terrifying, probably.
Indeed.
Then you could edit anyone's memories, and then no one would know what's real and what's not. But then the question comes down to what is reality and what makes something real and what makes something not real? Because when someone asks you if you do something in an AI world, what makes that any different than doing it in real life?
Oh boy.
Questions.
Philosophy Kate is taking us on a journey. Is this table real?
This is the real stuff, man. This is what I was
real?
thinking.
It's real.
It's made of matter. Yeah, but
Is
when
matter
you're
real?
when you're in an AI situation or like a virtual reality, things do feel real.
How do we know we're not in a virtual reality?
I get you, K-Fox. I get you. We don't know. And the idea is that the brain creates a virtual reality, and there are people who believe that we don't actually exist and that we create our entire world around us and it's all like made up in our brains. I mean, I don't agree with that, but there are people who do. I learned that in one of my philosophy classes. I took a philosophy through comics class, and there was like a set of comic books that like kind of talked about the different, like what different people imagine create you as a person. So like, is it your brain? Is it your memories? Is it like all those sorts of things? And it was really cool. And it hurts my brain to think about it.
Yeah.
I took my ADHD medication, my instant ADHD medication, because I was tired about 3.5 hours ago, and now it kicks in. Great. Are we in the Matrix? Yes. Greg, would you take the red pill or the blue pill?
I don't know. I mean, red pill's probably the right answer. I like don't remember really seeing the Matrix. I haven't like sat down and watched it.
I don't even remember what they do.
I know like the meme is the blue pill means you go back to regular life.
No, that's the red pill awakens you in the real world. And the blue pill lets you like stay in your fake world. Like blue pill is like, I choose to be oblivious of reality and I choose to live in whatever has been created for me. And then red is like, I want to know the truth even if it hurts. Would you want the truth, Greg?
What?
Would you want the truth, or would you want to live in blissful ignorance in your virtual reality world?
I know enough truth.
What? That's an answer.
I have too much. I have all the truth. I don't need any more truth. Give me the
blue pill. Yes, Donald Trump. The truth that you make up, Donald Trump?
Yes.
Your truth that you
say it's true.
Yes, of course.
All right. I need to go to bed.
Ooh, neuroscience of brief religious experience. Interesting. That's very crazy. We'll have to talk about that another time. Greg is dying. I am dying. And thank you guys for watching and reading with us when we did read. Next week, we'll make sure to read some more. But thank you guys. Have a good night. Goodbye.